Hello, beautiful. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful out today. Look at the sun. Stunning. Stunning. Look at this ice skating rink of a field. So today, oh my gosh, this is like the best angle to hold it at. We're walking. And so, what's on today's topic of discussion? Oh my gosh. I want to put an emphasis, I guess, on how important it is to call your loved ones. Just because I got off the phone not too long ago with my mom, and I was telling her how difficult it is for me to talk with my family in Bosnia because it's been about 5 or 6 years since I've gone to visit them. The last time I went was New Year's from 2019 to 2020, and before that I used to go like every summer almost with my brother and my friends, and before that with my parents, and so it's been a little bit, and I haven't really talked much with them, where I want to re-spark that relationship. And I think it is a limiting belief when people say, oh, it's a little difficult because of the difference of the time zones, and I feel as though if you wanted to, you would. And personally, I've been talking to my 2 youngest cousins. They live on a village where my mom is from, and they know English very well. And I just want to know what their interests are. I want to know who they are. Like, the last time I seen them, they were like babies, pretty much. And I mean, to me, they still are. And they're twins, and they mean so much to me. And not just them, but I'm just such a family-oriented person that it just means a lot to maintain that relationship and want to continue it despite living in America or wherever. And I'm willing to make an effort to communicate with them and maintain a relationship because I want to be a part of their life, and I want to watch them flourish, and I want to be able to help them in any way that I can. A lot of the time when it comes to entrepreneurship or discipline or whatever the case may be, they say how strong your why has to be for what you're doing. And for me, it's always been family. Looks like they did it. But what was I saying? The emphasis, the importance of maintaining relationships with family and having that deep why, knowing what's gonna get you through those difficult days when you essentially don't feel like it. I kind of want to just put the phone down and just talk. Okay, let's see. It's all wet. But it's so beautiful. Oh, let's do it over here. Okay. Great. We can sit here. Okay. My hair's a little crazy. A little crazy, but that's okay. That's okay. So, having a why, and why that's important. So for me, that why is my family, and because they mean a lot to me, and I want them to do good. I want to see them do good, and I want to help in any way that I can. And what I want to do is start establishing this relationship, because I've noticed that with my other relatives that are there in Bosnia, I don't really have that close of a relationship with, and if I do, it's very vague, or in a way, I guess, superficial. And I only have one other relative that I'm extremely close with, and that really knows everything that I'm going through. But then we've also kind of distanced ourselves, and it's just so difficult dealing with like so much family controversy and drama when all you want to be is the one that like is a bond to hold us all together. Because why look at our flaws? There's so much good that we can look at, yet we tend to point out all the insignificant aspects or attributes of one another, and it's just so wrong. I feel like thinking like that. And I wish more so we would acknowledge our strength suits than our areas of improvement. But then our areas of improvement aren't even expressed in that way. It's as though they're criticized, and that is no way to learn, because that criticism just reverts into something that's going to affect your self-esteem, your self-worth, your who you are, how you hold yourself, your confidence. And I'm speaking from experience, because boy oh boy was I criticized, like if not my entire life. And then what did that lead to? People pleasing. And then from people pleasing, it led to, I don't know, it led to a lot in regards to questioning who I am and who I want to be. And so my why, yes. And not only do I want to do it for my family, but doing it for myself. Because of course, I'm sure we all have some trauma or difficult challenges that we've faced at some point in our life that's made an impact on us. But we can choose how to take that and make the best out of it, right? I know I am on my path to greatness. And I know you are too. I know you are too. And I'm so proud of you, because that's one thing that was never told to me. And so I say it to myself all the time. Because hell yeah, I'm proud of myself. I mean, like I said, we ain't perfect by any means, but the fact that that's a starting point. That's a starting point. That's the focal point. That's so funny. That's what it says right there. But identifying that why, right? And why it's the intention behind the why, right? Remember yesterday I was speaking about intentionality? So today, when you're discovering what your why is, ask yourself literally 10 times, because the first why is going to be the most superficial. And then just keep questioning yourself. Like, okay, why? All right, great. You want that? Okay, why? Okay. All right, great. Why? Why again? Because the more you keep asking yourself why you want certain things and why you want it so badly, or whatever you want, even if you don't want it badly, but you just want it, there is a core identifier to why you want it so badly. And it's due to the impact that has been made on you from such a young age. And I'm just staring at this beautiful airplane that's just... Remember that park I told you guys about? I think it's called Gravy Point, because I live in the DMV area. And so Gravy Point, you know, whenever I would question why we're even here, or whenever I'd have gone through a difficult challenge or a difficult point in my life or a difficult time, I would just sit there in my car or in the grass or go for a walk and just think to myself, like, someone literally one day saw a bird and wanted to build a plane. They started with a car engine. I think that's the story. Don't quote me. But it's just so crazy how fast we've advanced and how fast we're going to continue to advance. So create that sense of urgency and identify what your why is. Okay, Missy? I'm speaking to you because I would have spoke to you if I knew who you were back in, oh Lord, 2019, 2018, 2016. I would have saved you a lot of time. Not time. I would have saved you a lot of, probably time. I would have saved you a lot of time. Yeah, you spent a lot of time doing unnecessary things. Essentially just watching the days go by and not doing anything with it. And now that I'm more intentional with my time, it makes me feel so much better about myself. And it makes me feel good for where I'm at and where I'm headed. I know yesterday I had posted on my Instagram story some of my wins from my sales position. And then I started questioning, what would people think because I'm in a SDR role and not a closer role? Would they, would they judge me because, I started this journey off wanting to be a closer and not a setter. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, why am I thinking like that? That is so irrelevant or unnecessary. Just because others are perhaps in a closer position or aiming for that role or practicing for that role or role playing for the role doesn't mean that you can't, despite having started the journey in last March. And yes, it's been on and off, of course, but I never stopped. And at the same time, I am working for an organization that has a huge impact. And it's only going to, this position, I feel, is only going to make me a lot stronger in my skill set and add value to the position that I'm aiming for, which is a closer, right? And so that goes to show you that everyone is in their own journey, is on their own timeline. And if you choose a different way to go about certain things, that is completely fine. There is no right or wrong. You're creating your own path. The only thing is to have full-on conviction and belief in yourself, and you're gonna get to where you're going. Okay? Because I believe in you. And you should believe in you too. Now it's getting a little chilly. Let's start walking. Ouch. Ouch. My gosh. That was cold seat for sure. Look at the beautiful sun. So I told you that we're going to be on this journey together. And if you need me to help you identify what that why is, I'm more than happy to. And look how stunning. 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 Beautiful. Holy moly. It's freezing. I love these skates. So pretty. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know what my girlfriend told me today? She's like, Medina, you're just a ball of energy. And she's on my team. I love working. Okay, that's another thing. Oh my gosh. The women that I work with, such A players. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are against hustle culture, which I don't mind. I don't think it's that big of a deal that not that. I don't think it's that bad of a thing. Yet don't get stuck in it for too long. Like, yes, have a season. Excuse me. Maybe like a year or two or whatever the case may be. But don't be stuck in it for forever, right? You're gonna end up getting perhaps burnt out, discouraged, or frustrated or questioning, but just keep going, because even those that are against the hustle culture have experienced it at one point or another. And so, like I said, mute the noise. The noise is so unnecessary, and the noise up here as well. Okay, that's the most important, because we don't want to have our mind clouded, our judgment clouded for any unnecessary reasons. All right, you're too good for that, baby girl. So start creating content with me. Put yourself out there. All right, if you want to do it faceless, do it faceless. It's really not that big of a deal, and it's really not that hard. I mean, eventually no one's gonna know what's real anymore. Essentially, what even is? I mean, I'm speaking to this phone, you're watching this. I don't know when. Perhaps I'm watching this in the future. Hey, beautiful. I know you made it. You done did it. Atta girl. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. I'm proud of you. And so, with that being said, I think I'm gonna leave this one a little short today. And let me know. Leave a comment down below. What you learn from my little yap session today? What did you learn from me today on identifying what your why is? I guess learning about yourself, asking yourself those questions, maintaining that relationship with your family, right? If no one has told you, you are doing absolutely great. You're doing freaking phenomenal. Especially if you're taking action every day. Today was my day off and I still took a call. I took a meeting. I took 3 meetings this morning. Did I have to? No. I mean, actually one of them I did, because I did book a call with my sales manager. So I was like, okay, I want to apply for the closer position, so I definitely want to know, what the expectations are to make sure that I'm excelling. Which even the fact that even I had that meeting, I just wanted to connect with her and kind of hear more about the steps that I need to take. Were my questions answered? Yes and no. We dove a little bit deeper into, oh my gosh, I don't think I can go this way. Oh boy, we're gonna have to go around, I think. Oh, I really don't like walking in the snow. All right, yep, we're gonna go back to the school. Oh, such a busy road. So much traffic. So much going on. And the sidewalks. Look at this. It's cleaned up until that point, and then it's not cleaned anymore. Like, I really just don't understand why it cannot just be a rule in this neighborhood. I mean, there's no, I don't know if I'm sure they have an HSA. That should be a requirement to have a clean sidewalk, especially around a school where kids are walking, and that's a liability. That's a liability if they bust their ass on the property. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. My fingers are getting frozen. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm yapping. And as always, I want to share all of my love and light with you, my beautiful girl, and our lady or gentleman, but preferably women. That's what this channel is geared towards. Being a bigger sister, wishing I had wishing I had an older sister to give me some guidance or sense of direction. So I will be that for myself, and I will be that for you if you need me to. And I just want you to know that you are capable of achieving anything that your heart desires, as long as you continue to put in one small action every day. Yes, that's what I was saying today. I took a call and I set her with a new framework / script that we're working on at the company, and it was great. I set her with intention. I was clear on what I was explaining to her. She understood it, and that made me feel good. That made me proud. It made me feel like I made an impact. Even if it's one person, that's all you need to do, is make an impact on one person, and then it's a domino effect. And so keep going. You got this. And just know Ahmadina is rooting for you. I love you, and I'm proud of you. As always, please continue to spread love and light, and I hope you have a beautiful day or evening. So take care, girl. Bye-bye.